everybody, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be working with the neon powders. So not neon, so they are neon powders, but the glow in the dark version, so the glow powders. They're not a mica powder, they're just a heavy powder. So the brand I'm using is the HXDZFX brand. I got these on Amazon about 12 months ago, and last time I checked they didn't have them on there. I will check again, but if they don't have them on Amazon, I will find an alternative glow powder. So we're going to be putting these into a skull mold today to see if we can just, it's not an experiment, it's just a play. I'm just doing a playful thing. I'm going to be angling the mold at different angles as it's curing. So we're going to be doing different layers. So I'll do a layer that way, a layer that way, you know what I mean, and just see if we can make a fun effect in the skull. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up 2 ounces of the Apex High Gloss 1:1 resin from Just You Online UK. Once I've got that mixed up, I'll be back and we can put in the glow powder and do our first layer. So I shall be back with you shortly. Bye. Right, so I've mixed up 2 ounces of the Apex resin. And I've just lost my wipe, that's fine. And we're going to start off with, I think we'll go with sky blue. And I'm going to use a spoonful of powder, and hopefully that will be enough. These are quite strong powders, not like the cheapy ones that you can buy. Let's go for 2. Give it a more intense glow. Them goddamn dogs. Right, so I'm just mixing up the glow powder. I was just making sure that was mixing okay. So I'm just going to mix. Right, so there, that is mixed. And I need to try and angle this on a layer. So whatever angle you pour it on, it needs to set on that layer, on that angle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide my heat mat underneath onto here. And then that way I'm not disturbing anything. And I'm just going to pour the resin in. Yep, that's perfect. Right, so I've got ½ an ounce left. I have got another mould. So that's what we're going to be doing with each layer, is just turning it round, no specific angle, and just throwing in the glow powders and hoping for the best. Right guys, I'm going to put this on the heat mat for an hour. I don't need for it to be fully cured, about ½ an hour, and that should be like squidgy. It'll still be raw. Obviously I won't be able to demold it when it's that length, but basically as long as it's got a soft texture but not sticky, if that makes sense, because if you put resin on top of resin and it's not cured enough, it will sink through. So it depends on your resin, but with this resin, after about 30 minutes the resin becomes very squidgy. So it becomes soft and squidgy. So then that'll enable me to put another layer of resin on top of this one that's going to cure. So on that note, I will be back with you when we're ready to do the next layer. Catch you later. Bye. Right, so that is now semi-cured, and I've just mixed up another 2 ounces, and I've added 2 scoops of the blue-green. The first colour I added was sky blue. So they're kind of going to go in an ombre colour if we can get that effect. So we're going to add this on there. And I'm hopefully looking for about 1.5 ounces per layer. Right, so that's 1.5 ounces. So I'll be back with you once this is cured, semi-cured, and then we can get the next layer done. Bye. Right, so I'm back again. This is now semi-cured. I've mixed up 2 ounces of resin. So the next colour in the line of these is yellow-green. So we're going to add 2 spoonfuls of this. And I'll time-lapse mixing. Right, so that's the glow powder mixed into the resin. I actually like this glow powder. It's really nice to mix. It's not gluggy. So again, we're going to wedge it up. I'm just using random things and hopefully it will work. So we're going to do that there. And then we're going to pour this. We're pouring about 1.5 ounces down into the bottom. Right, perfect. So again, I'm going to leave that to degas and semi-cure on the back for the next colour, which will be the yellow. See you later. Bye. Right, sorry, I forgot to hit record. So what I've done is I've moved this and I have put this under there and I've turned the skull over, and we're going to be pouring resin on this side now. I've got 2 ounces of resin and I just put 2 spoonfuls of purple. So we're going to build it from the opposite end. Right, so that's the powder mixed in the resin. The reason why I'm using darker colours now, well, different colours, is just because the blues, the greens and the yellows are very similar colours, and you might not be able to fit every colour in. So I just want to make sure that I can put in some of the brighter colours along with the lighter colours as well. So again, we're just doing the same, just pouring 1.5 ounces of resin into the bottom of the mould. I just want to make sure that it sits properly. Perfect. Yep, that's 1.5 ounces. And again, it will be the same again. I'll be back once this lot is semi-cured to do the next layer. The next layer will be the purple red. Speak soon. Bye. Right, so I've mixed up 2 ounces of the Apex High Gloss again, and we're going to be adding 2 scoops of the purple red this time. So I'll time lapse this for you. Right, so that's that mixed up. We're going to pour 1.5 ounces on this side again. So that's about 1.5 ounces. So I'm going to leave this to degas and cure. Once it's semi-cured, I'll be back and we can get doing the... We'll have one more layer on this side and then it'll just be one more colour after that. So the next colour will be pink, will be red, sorry, and then pink. The orange, I'm not really fussed about. So I'll be back with you shortly. Bye. Right, so we're back and we've got 2 ounces again of the Apex resin. So the last one we poured was the purple red, wasn't it? So we're going to go for the red this time. So 2 spoonfuls again. And then the final colour is going to be pink. So I'll time lapse this once again. Right, so that is the red glow powder mixed up. Let's just put that over here. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this higher. And we're going to put that up there like that. So again, this will be the final colour at the back and the sides. And then we're just going to do a colour at the front. So again, 1.5 ounces of resin. And that looks about perfect. See if we can just squeeze in a little bit more, because I don't want it overflowing. That should be perfect. So in the space that's left now, that will be the pink. So guys, I'm going to leave that with you. I'm going to put this in my mould that I'm also topping up. I'm going to let this semi-cure and I'll be back for the final layer. So I shall catch you later. Bye. Right, so we are back and this is going to be the final layer. So I'm going to add, I'm not sure if to do the pink or the yellow. I'm going to go for the yellow because I like the brightness of yellow and there's no yellow, so you can't go wrong with yellow, can you? Let me find my spoon. I'm going to do three scoops of colour. There's 4 ounces of the Apex resin. I'm not sure if I've said it, but if I have, I've said it again. I'm, you know, as women like for repeating ourselves. And I'm going to give that a mix. Right, so that is the yellow mixed and we're just going to pour this and hope for the best. No, I think the yellow is the best colour. And we've got half, like a half an ounce, so that took 3.5 ounces altogether. Right guys, I'm going to do what I did before, but this time I'm going to leave this for about 30 minutes just to degas because there's more resin than there was before. Once that's degassed, I will turn my heat mat on and then we can get, when we come back, we can get that what's it? I'm tired today. We can get that, forgot the word. What's the word? We can get this demolded. We can get this demolded. We can take a look at whether this is going to have an intense glowing aura. So I shall we'll check back with you shortly. Bye. Right, so this is cured. We're going to get this demolded. And we'll give it a light up to see if it has a glow. So I'm just going to spray some isopropyl alcohol down it. It just helps with the seal and breaks the seal between the mould and the resin. That looks pretty cool. So I'm not going to show you yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to charge it up, and what that will do, that will light it up, and we'll turn the light out and see if it glows. See you shortly. Alright, so you charge it up with the UV light. So you can use a UV light, UV torch. The bigger the UV lamp, the stronger penetration of the UV. So I'm going to turn this off now and we'll be able to see. And it worked. I've got on my table glowing up, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Let's bring it up. And it looks very cool, I love it. I love these glowing powders. That's what it looks like at the back. That's what it looks like at the front. Right guys, I'll put you back on there. Please like, comment and subscribe if you've not already done so. That would help my channel out so much. And I will see you on the next upload tomorrow. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.